UFC 304 is bound to be a good one this weekend, and you can get even closer to the action when you check out my partners, DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of UFC. New to DraftKings? Check this out. New customers who bet just $5 get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Use the promo code Sonnen. DraftKings, the crown is yours. That's right. New customers can bet just $5 on anything and receive $150 in bonus bets instantly. DraftKings is giving new customers a shot to get in on the action all night long. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. DraftKings is the one-stop shop for all things daily fantasy, where you have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. New customers use my promo code SONN and bet just $5 on anything and get $150 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code SONN only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Sugar Sean O'Malley, Conor McGregor. I mean, this is kind of the fight, guys, that needed to happen. Like, these guys were going through life, and in some ways, it was hand in hand. Like, O'Malley was getting compared to McGregor at a time in his career where that was a really cool comparison. And then when O'Malley's star started to rocket, he realized that, hey, you know, I don't need to be tied to anybody. You want to know what's funny about that now that I've just said it? I remember that comparison because I used to think it. I don't know if I ever made it for you guys, but I did think it. I did think there was like some hand in hand. Why? Well, truly, why? I can remember that I thought it. I can't remember what I thought. Why would I think of Conor McGregor when I thought of Sean O'Malley? Was he doing something at some point? I'm going through it right here. It wasn't the hair. It's not the weight class. Style, yeah, dangerous on the feet. I don't think that would have been it, though. Why did I ever think that? And you want to know what's funny? That's no fun. That's no fun for these two guys to be getting along. And it does turn into a spot. Like, I'll share with you that I can guarantee Sean O'Malley has never had this thought consciously. And same thing goes with McGregor. But try to imagine when Sean's starting out. He's on Dana White Contender Series. He's telling people, welcome to the Sugar Show. It's like, okay, that's more than other guys did. Fair enough. But that's where it ends, right? Then there was something with Snoop Dogg, and I want to say there was something about a joint like that caught on. But again, that's where it ends. But you're Sean O'Malley. You're broke trying to bust in the business with your trainer, Timbo, trying to rise everybody up. And you get compared to the sport's biggest star for pound great. But then imagine... Okay, you're Sean O'Malley, and you're the sport's biggest star. And if you want to argue that one, okay, go ahead. But there's only one of them that's got the world championship. And there's only one of them that's completely undefeated for the Sugar State Athletic Commission. I mean, not for nothing. Which one's the cool guy now? Back then it was Conor. Which of the two would you rather emulate? Which were the two would you rather have certain things that they had? Conor. But which of the two now? And do you see how the roles have reversed? And now here's the sticker, guys. Sean O'Malley went down on one of the most BS charges ever. Oh, and by the way, the commission realized it was a bad charge. Okay, but see, that doesn't make the news. That doesn't make the news. When they go in and they remedy a situation, even when they realize, oh my gosh, this is crazy. We've got to deal with it, but no punishment, time served. Like when they do that, when they give you a tip of the hat that, hey, there was a mistake here. You don't ever hear about that. In fact, you probably never heard about that until I just said it right now. And that's all right, but there was 3 guys that went down in a month. There was Josh Barnett, there was Little Nog, and there was Junior Dos Santos. All Brazilian, all went down, all in 1 month. All lost their sponsors. And, Junior had Nike. If you guys will remember, Junior Dos Santos had Nike. Anderson flirted with Nike, and Jon Jones flirted with Nike, and Junior had them. It was a Brazilian deal, but they're gone. They never came back. That's just off the top of my head. All 3 of those guys were found to be innocent. Now, USADA and God bless them. I have to give them credit here. They saw what they did. They saw what their policies did. They saw that they brought 3 guys down, put their names everywhere, cost them sponsorships, and had no ability media-wise to unwind that. And USADA stepped in and changed their own rules. I gotta give them that. But O'Malley was in before that happened. So O'Malley gets hit was Ostradine, the one that Ryan Garcia. And Ostradine is not something that anybody would go and take. You might remember when Jon Jones went down on Trenbolone. But we knew that Jon did not take Trenbolone, not on purpose. Like, you'd have to visit a museum to even find Trenbolone. And of all the options that you would have before you got to that, you just would not take that one. Jon did not willingly or knowingly take Trenbolone, the one with the picogram left. That I can assure you. Sean didn't take Ostrate. It's a joke. It's a joke to say that he did. And you guys know I like Sean, and Tim and I were teammates. And so, I mean, you kind of know our relationship over there. I can't cover that he's skinny kid, man. I can't cover that when he was 19, he busted into the business at 135 pounds, and now he's all grown up and he's still 135 pounds. Like, that's just simply not what anabolics do. You get bigger, stronger, faster in that order. To look at Sean O'Malley and accuse him of steroids, and then this one bugs Sean. It does bug him. Like if you're clean and you get hit with that, that's going to bother you. If you went through SOD and you've got rules and you respect them, and somebody comes out and tells you that you did it, like, it's gonna bother you. You become a champion, you did it clean, and somebody says that you took a short, like, it's gonna bother you. But I wish it wouldn't. I wish it wouldn't bother Sean. It's a compliment when they tell him he's on steroids. Okay. It's a compliment. It's a compliment when they tell him you're the baddest dude in the world. Like, you can beat up you're the one exception to skinny guys at 135. You're the exception. You can cut the line at the local bar. Like, I'm just, right? Come on. I don't think it should bother Sean. That's all I'm saying. I don't think that it should bother him. I think that it's very funny. But this is what Conor chose to come at him for. And there's a massive irony when you do cocaine. And there's a massive irony. And guys, make sure you understand this. The irony is that Conor is coming and Conor's being so hard at Sean. You know, and Sean used to admire Conor. They used to compare Sean to Conor, and he thought that was cool. So, you know, if you have somebody that you admired in some way, you know, your idol, I'm not saying Conor was quite there with him, but I'm just saying if he comes and says something about you, it does sting in a much different way, but you have an irony here, okay? If you take cocaine, it'll kill you. Can, right? If you take cocaine, you will be placed in handcuffs. If you take cocaine, you are breaking the law in all 148 countries in this world. All of them. Not legal anywhere. Not even legal in Colombia where it comes from. Now, if you take steroids, it'll make you better. It won't kill you. In fact, it'll make you better. Your body will be better. They call it a performance enhancer. It makes you better. If you take out steroids at a local coffee shop with a police officer having his coffee right next to you, and he sees you, he will do nothing. They're not illegal. I know how many times you guys have been told they are not illegal. Ostrine is not illegal. Are you aware of that? It'll make you better, and you can have it. Now, you couldn't do that with the cocaine. The only point that I'm trying to make, if you're willing to do cocaine, you for sure have done steroids. Not maybe. Like, if a guy does cocaine, you never have to say to that guy, hey, have you ever drank? You ever had alcohol? You never have to ask him that. You know that he did. Right? If a guy slept with a girl, I don't like these examples either, but it's one that you'll remember. If a guy slept with a girl, you don't have to ask him if he's ever gay. Have you ever kissed a girl? Did you ever get to first base? You don't ever have to ask him that. And that's the irony with the cocaine. That's the irony with being in rehab and or needing rehab. if you've done blow, that'll kill you. It'll make you worse, and it's extremely illegal. It's illegal with athletic commissions. It's illegal with the law. But you didn't take the legal substance that could have helped you. Do you understand what an incredible leap that you're trying to ask us make? I mean, can you truly understand how silly that gap would be? So McGregor is giving O'Malley a hard time for using a steroid. You couldn't find it, by the way. It doesn't matter if you're rich like McGregor. You can't find it. You'd have to search it out. Like, it's out there, but you couldn't even find Ostarine to go get a bottle of it and go, this is Ostarine. You couldn't do it. You just couldn't. Just trust me on that. Not to mention it's very ineffective. Not to mention the Athletic Commission cleared him when they knew that they got it wrong. I mean, I'm just saying, it's a little bit of a dick move. Sean's sitting there, he's starting to get big fights, and you bring up something that was essentially an internet rumor from many years ago, and you don't finish the whole story, which was that the commission had cleared. I mean, he probably didn't say that because he probably doesn't know that, and therein lies the problem in the first place.